Anti-Afro Spengalis, I have a revisit and an update. This is regarding binary code. In 2024, in the summertime, binary code all of a sudden came up with this bizarre scenario declaration and stated that I, AAS, was going to attack this person on the screen. Now I'm saying this person because I'm starting at the very beginning when I first heard of it. I didn't know who this person was. Said I was going to attack this person on the screen. I was going to mess up her channel. I was going to do something with Social Security. I was going to call her job. He just came up and started spreading this around and going to all these panels in that sector. I didn't even know about that sector. This is when it first happened, when I first got word of it. Then as some time went on, not that much time, but different panels started discussing this. And I never understood why Binary picked this particular person to say this to, but I know Binary's motivation was revenge because of the complaint that I had filed against him when he had attacked me unprovoked. This is a few years ago. Still not over that. But I don't know why he chose this particular person to make this claim. I had never even been over to that sector. Never saw this person. This person doesn't know who I am. So as more people started to go to each other's channels across these two sectors, I learned who this person was. Her name is Brianna. And she started to speak out and give her opinion, give her perspective, and was extremely upset. And I am not saying she believed it, but to some degree, there had to be some belief that this was a possibility. And it was frightening because she heard about the stuff that had gone on in the Umar Johnson sector. However, they had switched the story around as if me, AAS, RevG, AFWs, had perpetrated the acts that the Social Security thief, Mona De Leon, and the co-conspirators had pulled off. So there was confusion. And at one point, Gerald had gone to a channel and got on a panel. I still, to this day, have never been in the sector. It's called the B sector. Never considered going over there. Don't know anyone over there. There are only a few people who have come to channels that I visited and visit. That's how I came to know who they are, or they're cool with Stargate. But I've never been over to that sector. So that was the history of what happened in the past to what I just told you. A very important update. But in order to do that, I want you to hear this clip. Stay tuned and I will return.
Like so fake. Like don't even start. Like you
We used to
decided.
be cool. Remember that?
Yeah,
What
but you
happened?
decided that you want to hang out with
Nah, you got a
Pizarro.
man and you left. You left everybody. You got a man and you done left everybody.
Binary, you don't even come to my chat.
I be listening to your whatchamacallits. I don't go in your chat though. I don't know if it's safe.
How I told you 2 months ago when you cashed at me, I said,
Damn. You just gotta throw all my business out there. You know we
yeah,
got
yeah,
Nurse K
yeah.
up here. They think she's
But let
alone.
me finish. I said to your face, I said nobody can time Binary out but me. I
Oh,
literally
okay.
said that. So yeah,
Okay, it's safe. Then I'll come back. It's safe. All right.
yeah. I was about to
Shout
say
out
you
to
real
Lady
quick,
Nika for
but
becoming a member. Can you believe that? Lady Nika actually became a member over here. Shout out to Lady Nika. Let's go.
And I want to say, Binary, you are behind the scenes. He likes to deny he's behind the scenes, but he's behind the scenes. What ended up happening during this situation and after, Binary crashed. Initially, he had a monetized channel. Again, this was last year. People were coming. He was getting popular with that other sector. and then he has been pissing people off. He crashed and burned. He lost the monetization, and then he bailed. He bailed. And of course, what he claimed or declared was going to happen obviously never occurred, never was going to occur. I mean, it's incredibly wicked that he really thought he was going to be able to pull off a reactivity from a whole sector directed towards me, people who don't even know who I am. And I had not been over there. That is really bizarre. It's just not something that would ever happen. If someone's not anywhere near you, you have never spoken to them, you're not in their space, and someone comes and tells you they're going to do something to you, how does that look that you're going to gather together and go after somebody in those circumstances? It just doesn't make any sense at all. And it didn't work. But just the gall of bringing such a scenario out in the open and claiming it's fact. And Stank Booty Carrie Ann, of course, tried to jump in and say it was going to happen. I think she offered somebody some money to, you know, she offered, I think, a bet and lost the bet, of course, and paid up. Or someone says she paid up. I don't know. Who really knows when it comes to Carrie Ann? She's such a liar. At any rate, here and now, you heard what you heard. First and foremost, Binary got busted. He always likes to claim he's not behind the scenes. Binary is definitely behind the scenes. That's his business. Behind the scenes, you're behind the scenes. You're not. You're not. But he wants it to be the perception that he's doing everything here on YouTube out in the open or social media in the open. And I'm here to tell you folks, I don't think that's possible to plan and do everything here online and be successful to the degree that people are trying to be successful. Like, for example, he was wheeling and dealing. You heard, right? But he wants people to think he's not wheeling and dealing behind the scenes. He regained the monetization on the channel, and he's doing some things in the beef sector, a talent show. So do you see my point? Binary put AFW out there because he wanted to be the rescuer. He wanted to come in and be the protector when something bad happened. Or he wanted the perception to be, if I hang around, I can protect you from this. If I'm here and we're cool, you don't have to worry. There will be some way that I can ward off this AFW attack. That's what I really think he was going for. But this time out, he found something else that has nothing to do with AFW and appears to be quite successful. When I say successful, he has the monetized channel. He's doing members onlys. He's thanking people for memberships. He's making money. He is hosting a talent show or planning a talent show. He's doing all this stuff that he never could have done if he was trying to put an AFW as the attack point to earn a reputation in another sector. It's ridiculous. Look at what Binary is doing. See if you can learn from it. It requires going into another gear because I'm telling you straight up, this I'm going to be successful by attacking AFW is going to do nothing but get your ass locked up. Because you're going to have to go and cross major lines. You're going to have to cross hard lines for you to have an impact on us. For you to get what you want out of us in terms of a reaction. And you've seen what's happened. We have these crybabies whining, belly aching, throwing temper tantrums, saying they're being harassed after they embarked upon a campaign targeting innocent people. I want to reemphasize the importance of highlighting the shift in gears of binary made and the outcome. But as we know, when you're looking for a quick fix, when you're looking to get folks on board on your side in a hurry, what do? They start throwing money around. And this is why Dumpsey is in the situation that he's in. He doesn't have any money to throw around, so he can't compete. He can't get a monetized channel. He doesn't have the skills to wheel and deal and keep things going. He just wanted to go over there and give $50 and $200, which caused a big uproar in the home because he can't afford $200. He used to do $3.99 and $4.99. Bottom line is he's too damn lazy to actually put out content where he could qualify for monetization and memberships and get money. He thinks he's going to get some success by attacking AFW. It's not going to work because he's already on the ropes. He's already crying. He's already whining. Keeps going live thinking I'm going to do what? I'm not going to do anything. He's going to keep burying himself 6 foot under. He doesn't have the guts, the skill, or the intelligence to pull something off like this and believe that he can be more popular, more people are interested in what he has to say. Nobody wants to hear about AFW in another sector. That is stupid. But Dumpsey continues to try and see if he can get famous by attacking others in another sector. It's not going to happen. All Dumpsey did is create problems for himself. He just wants to be seen as someone who will have money, someone who he can kid himself into thinking that others like him. They don't like him. They would like the fact if he gave $2.99s and $3.99s again. But he can't afford to do it. He's too lazy to even think about trying to get together a talent show and hold meetings. He doesn't even show up for the client appointments. How the hell is he going to schedule meetings on YouTube to talk about a talent show? This dude is a loser. I want to reemphasize again, when someone realizes they're not going to get famous, they're not going to get popping, they're not going to get respect by attacking us to get a channel going, get a skill and use it, or don't use it. That whoever thinks they're going to ride off into the sunset attacking us, your experience is going to be extremely unpleasant, as we see Dumpsey in tatters as we speak. So binary learned, attacking FW isn't the way to go. Displaying some actual skills, collaborating with people on YouTube and off. Quit trying to deny you're behind the scenes when you are. Collaborate and make it productive. It's a losing game. There's so much more information I got on Dumpsey. Let Dumpsey keep on trying. Let him try. I'm going to let him get it all out. And then I'm going to come in with the 1-2 punch. He's going to get knocked clean the cold freak out. And I mean virtually. But come on, Dumpsey. Keep bringing it. You thief and you liar. You have no guts, you have no talent, you have no ability to go to any sector and offer your services and participate and collaborate for a positive purpose. You are a loser and a thief and a fraud who got busted. Take a lesson from Binary if you dare. He finally made the right move and left us the hell alone, like he should have from the outset. It's never too late to learn a lesson, but then again, there are those who will never learn. And it's not our responsibility to teach them. We're just going to do what we're going to do. Whether someone learns from it or not, that's on them. I got more coming your way, folks. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.